everybody, how are you doing? My name is Ruby. If you are new to my channel, I really hope that you choose to stick around. Today I've got the messy hair going on, I've got a men's sweatshirt from Urban Outfitters on, and I've also got a makeup tutorial. What? Today I am so excited about this video because I have a one brand makeup tutorial that is completely of e.l.f. Cosmetics. For those who don't know, I actually worked at e.l.f. Cosmetics for 7 months before leaving for my national tour, and I just have so much respect for the brand. I love the brand. I have so many products from the brand, and so I thought, why not film a tutorial? This one is a very simple, everyday makeup look. It's also on like the subtle glam side. I wanted to focus on very glowy, luminous skin. I hope that you guys can see the sun is kind of going down at this point. But yes, this look is basically focused around very luminous, very lovely skin, a very simple eye that is still eye-catching because it does have some shimmer, and then a neutral lip that is actually one of like my favorite combinations to wear. If you want to see how I created this look, once again, it's very easy for everyday wear, and I think that it suits a lot of different like events. But if you want to see how I created this look, then just keep on watching. Okay, so here we are, completely barefaced, hair put in a bun, kind of looking like a naked mole rat. It's fine. I'm gonna first start with the face makeup. The first thing I'm gonna do is go in with my primer. Now this is the Luminous Matte Primer from e.l.f. I really like this one. It is my favorite of like the silicone primers, if you will. I just really like the finish that this gives to my skin. If you do it with combination skin like I do, it's not going to make your makeup slip and slide throughout the day, and I just really like it the way that this one wears. And then I'm actually gonna go in with concealer before foundation, which I know sounds a little bit backwards, but I promise it's actually a really good plan. So for spot correcting, because I do have some breakouts right now and some problem areas, I am using the e.l.f. Complete Coverage Concealer Palette in Light. This comes with 4 colors, so I'm just kind of mixing them to find my perfect shade. I like this one because it is very full coverage. So this is going to cover everything that I need it to. And then as far as a brightening under eye concealer, I'm just going to be using the e.l.f. HD Concealer in the color Fair. Since I do like to use this underneath my eyes for a brightening effect, I go for a color that is definitely lighter than my skin tone, but I like this because it blends out super easily. It almost feels like water going onto the skin. I've just always loved this concealer, so that is going to be like my first kind of 2 steps to the routine. I also forgot to mention that for the full coverage concealer for spot correcting, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Selfie Ready Detailed Perfecting Brush, and then for the under eye concealer, I'm just going to be using the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush. Okay, now as far as foundation, today I'm going to be going in with my moisturizing foundation stick in the color Nude, and then to buff that out, I'm using the Pink Sponge from e.l.f. I like this foundation, but my skin has to be in a very particular mood to wear this foundation. It's very full coverage, which is what I like, but it's definitely better for dry skin, and I typically have combination to oily. However, I feel like my skin is being pretty good today, so I can kind of get away with wearing this. I love this though because it's easy to travel with because it's in a stick form. You don't have to worry about it like exploding all over your luggage. It's very full coverage, so a little bit goes a long way, and it's super affordable like the rest of e.l.f.'s products. So I'm just going to apply this on my face sparingly because it is so full coverage, and then we'll move on. Now to set everything that we just applied, this product is so amazing. I'm going to be setting it all with my e.l.f. Beauty Shield Antioxidant Armored Setting Powder. I just cannot say enough good things about this powder. It is so finely milled, it looks beautiful in pictures, and to apply it I am using the e.l.f. Pointed Powder Brush, which again I just completely love. It's so soft and it's wonderful. They're a wonderful duo. Moving right along, we're going to bronze slash contour. So for this, I'm using my e.l.f. contour palette in Deep. Then the brush that I am using is the e.l.f. small tapered brush. I love this because you can really get right into the crevices of your cheekbones and like the temples of your forehead. It's a really, really great brush. This is honestly like one of my favorite palettes, like not just from e.l.f. but in general for bronzing and contouring, especially as like the warmer weather approaches. It's just beautiful. So I'm going to be taking the lightest shade right here in the palette, or the lightest matte shade I should say, because this one is shimmery. It's a little bit lighter, but obviously you don't want to put shimmer all over your face. And I'm just going to be dipping my brush into this and then contouring the hollows of my cheeks, my temples, and then my jawline. As far as blush, I'm going to be taking the e.l.f. Primer Infused Blush in the color Always Rosy, which FYI, this is an exact dupe pretty much for MAC's Mocha Blush, and so I just love this. And then to apply it, I'm actually going to be using my e.l.f. highlighting brush. I really like this brush for blushes, specifically those that are incredibly pigmented that you kind of want to diffuse a little bit. Now for highlight, to start as a base, I'm using one of the e.l.f. highlighting pearl paints. The name actually rubbed off, but this is just the gold one. It's a very, very highly pigmented liquid highlight, and I like it because it's a little tacky, so it's a good base when I know that I'm gonna put a powder highlight over top. So I'm just gonna apply this and again blend it in with that same damp beauty sponge. So I don't know if you can see how much like just luminosity that brings to the skin. I think that it is gorgeous, especially for summer makeup. It's just so glowy and just beautiful. As far as powder highlight going over that, I want to bring a little bit more champagne and like gold to it. So I'm using the Apricot Glow Baked Highlighter from e.l.f. This is literally like one of the most sought after colors, and it's no wonder. It is absolutely amazing and beautiful and reflective. Then I'm going in with this like stippling brush, this airbrush stippling brush from, I want to say, their Beautifully Precise collection. I love this brush for highlighting. It just creates such a concentrated glow. So I'm going to apply this over where I've already applied the liquid highlighter as our base. Oh girl, look at that glow. It is so beautiful. All right, moving right along into the eyes, I'm going to use the Pro Eyeshadow Primer and apply this to my lids. And then I guess I'll just talk about what I'm gonna do right after that, just because that's not a very intense step. I'm gonna take this Beautifully Bare eyeshadow quad in the color Neutral Nudes. I love these eyeshadows from e.l.f. They are probably hands down my favorite eyeshadows that the brand carries, just because they are so pigmented. The formula is amazing. All of the color options they have are stellar, and just the pigmentation and like the lasting power are just incredible. So I'm gonna take this tan coffee shade right here, and with a fluffy brush from e.l.f. I'm gonna be just buffing that into my crease really fast. Now just to darken up like the outer corner a little bit, because I want to keep this look very like neutral and glowy, but I still want to give it a little bit of definition. So I'm going to take this slightly darker, still matte color right there. I'm just going to work that into my outer crease, but I still, like I said, I want to keep it soft. So I'm tapping off the majority of the excess, just kind of swirling it around that outer corner just to give it a little bit more something extra. It's gonna be a pretty simple eye look just because I wanted to stick to like glowy skin, but I think that that's still pretty and very simple, but very nice. Now for the empty part of my lid, I'm gonna take this little eyeshadow duo that actually came out during the holidays. I'm gonna take this really sparkly champagne color, and I'm just gonna apply that directly like with my finger onto the empty spot of my eyelid. Okay, so now taking that light coffee shade again, I'm gonna run this underneath my lower lash line just to give it some smokiness because I'm all about looks like that. Now there are actually two products in this video that are not e.l.f. I'm so sorry, but it's because I literally do not own what I need. So the first of which is a pencil liner from e.l.f. I have a ton of liquid liners from them, but I just don't want to use one for this video, so I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Voluminous Smoldering Eyeliner to line my top lash line, and then for mascara, I'm using my Maybelline Colossal Big Shot. So I want to stick to light and feathery brows today, so I'm going to be using a color that's slightly lighter than what I typically use. This is the e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil, and I'm just using it in a light brown shade, and to set that I'm using the e.l.f. Eyebrow Gel like mascara in dark brown. I'm gonna set all of this with the e.l.f. Beauty Shield Daily Defense Makeup Mist. I actually really like this stuff. I've been through, I wanna say, like 3 bottles, and the scent is lovely. It really does make a difference in the lasting power of your makeup, and like I always am looking for, it's really good for combination to oily skin. Okay, lastly for lips, I'm going to be lining my lips with the e.l.f. lip liner in the color Natural, and then I'm going to be filling it in with that as well. And then on top, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Plumping Lip Gloss in the color Mocha Twist. This little duo right here is one of like my most common lip combinations that I wear, and I always get compliments on it, so I figured like why not incorporate it into the tutorial. So there you guys have it, that is the finished look. I really hope that you guys did enjoy this one brand tutorial. I think I want to do a second one actually from e.l.f. Cosmetics just because I have so many products from my time working there that I feel like I could definitely do like a ton of versatile looks. So if that is something that you would like to see, please let me know in the comments down below. Please subscribe and help me grow the Ruby Rocks the World family. It would mean the world to me. Follow me on all my social media networks. Links are always in the down bar below. I hope that you guys are having an awesome day, night, afternoon, whenever you all are watching this video. I'm gonna now shoot some like modeling clips of this look. But until my next video, I hope that you guys just stay happy, have a wonderful day, week. I don't know where this outro is going. Basically, I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you all in my next video. Bye, everybody.